folks, welcome back. Today I'm going to go ahead and do enchiladas, simple beef enchiladas. First you're going to start with your ground beef, like you're making tacos, and that's going to be your seasoning is taco seasoning. And then you're going to take tortillas. There shouldn't be too many of them. So we're going to take our tortilla, like so, and we're going to go ahead and lay the meat in it longwise. Take our cheese, and you can do cheddar cheese. I'm doing a quesadilla cheese right now, but usually I do cheddar cheese. That's what I'm going to top it with. I go ahead and put as much as I can in there, fill it, and roll it. See? I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them. And I love cheese. More cheddar the better. That's what I always say. You're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 before you do this. Some other ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. Enchilada sauce. I don't care what kind you get, enchilada sauce. Diced tomatoes and garlic powder. And I have fresh cilantro for the end. Oh, and we're going to need to go ahead and chop some onions. Right before it's done, about 10-15 minutes before it's done, you're going to take the aluminum foil off, as I will show you. Don't mean to get ahead of myself, but as I'll show you. And then you're going to put the onions on, and it is amazing. With onions, it's amazing. Without onions, it's amazing. I like it with onions. That's how my husband likes it, so that's what we do here. His grandma makes the best enchiladas. So I kind of took a little bit of her recipe. You know how it is whenever you make recipes. A little bit from the old, a little bit from the new, right? You got to learn somewhere. My grandma is full Sicilian. My other is all country. So I got the best of both worlds. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my last one. I'm going to top everything with my enchilada sauce. Just cover it as much as you can. And then you're going to go ahead and take these diced tomatoes. Same thing, just cover it as much as you can. And my garlic powder. If you want to use fresh garlic, you can. I chop it up sometimes. Right now I don't happen to have it. But anyways, I'm going to top it like that. I'm going to put it in the oven on 375, like I said, and I'm going to cook it for about, I don't know, half an hour or so, and we'll come in and check it then. But what I am going to do is put aluminum foil over it. This is just something that I learned. Put aluminum foil over it. If you want to put a lid, that's fine. I just do aluminum foil. Pop it in for about a half an hour or so, and we'll check back on it. Okay, so it is about time to take this out. It's been about a half an hour or so. What I'm going to do is put more cheese on top, add the onions, and take off the aluminum foil so it can get, like, you know, seared a little bit. Woo! That's heavy. Hot. Okay. Cheese. Lots and lots and lots of cheddars. And I'm going to put some cheddar too. Cheddar gives it a really good kick. And I put a really good amount, like a really good amount. Not too much. Like a couple cups, like, I don't know. Let's say like 2 cups. 2.5 cups. But yes, I like to put the cheddar on top, definitely. And remember I told you onions. You can do half of it onions, because some people don't like onions, but I'm telling you, the onions make it. It really does, I promise. Something about them fresh onions. And then, whenever I take it out, I like to chop up cilantro, because it's like authentic Mexican style. That's what they do whenever you go to a restaurant, is it always has like fresh cilantro on the plate. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back in for like 10 minutes, maybe 15, till it's golden brown, nice and gooey. You want it bubbly, you don't want it burnt. We're not trying to do it like a lasagna. No burning, just ooey and gooey. All right, I'll come back and I'm gonna show you how to make guacamole. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check on the enchiladas. Woo-wee, they look like they're done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Looks and smells great. I'm gonna go ahead and get the guacamole. I made a simple guacamole. I had it on earlier, but there was major malfunctions with the camera. So anyways, I just took an avocado, smashed it up, added some salt, some pepper, some garlic powder, and just some salsa, because salsa has everything in it, right? So I could just kind of eat it with that. It's great. We usually have steamed rice, which I was gonna make in just a bit, and show you how to do that. But yeah, this is how the enchiladas, and I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit. Okay, so everybody has a box of minute rice in their cabinet, so I just go ahead and make like 1 cup for 4 people, because my kids don't eat that much, but me and my husband like a pretty good scoop. So I do 1 cup of water, 1 cup of minute rice. That's all it is. And something that I do is I add my salt when I'm doing it all. So I'm going to do like a teaspoon. Big difference, right? And lemon juice or lime juice, whatever you have. I just use my lime for my guacamole, so I'm just going to do lemon. Stir. Let it simmer, and we'll come back in 5. Okay, so I'm going to plate my food. Before I do that, I'm going to add the cilantro to the rice, because it's nice and cold. And cilantro, if you put it in something warm, it'll turn brown instead of green. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cilantro in. Gives it a nice springy taste with that lemon and that lime. Whatever you want to put in it, a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and plate my food, and I'll show you how pretty it looks when it's all plated up. Oh, this is so good. It smells just wonderful. Oh, it just looks great. All that meat, cheese, and onions. Can't go wrong. And I'm going to take some of this guacamole and put it on the side. And I'm going to put the rice. Looks great. Take a little bit left of my cilantro. Doesn't that look wonderful? All right, well, thanks for coming in. Come visit us again on Robin's Recipes, and thanks for coming.